This week, there have been numerous rumors that Elon Musk may be planning to give $100 million to reform Nigel Farage has discussed the subject publicly. We'll see Farage's comments in today's video as we go over the most recent news from throughout the nation, but first, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and become a part of our rapidly expanding community. Just to let you know, we have a new British brand. Fantastic t-shirts are back in stock at our store. You can get them right now at british.com or by clicking the link in the description. Reform UK leader Nigel Farage has denied rumors that Elon Musk may donate $100 million, saying he has no idea what that would entail. Farage addressed rumors of the Tesla mogul's purported financial support of his party in an interview. "I haven't heard about it." When asked if Musk will donate the nine-figure sum, the Reform UK leader disclosed Farage admitted that although Musk supports his goals, there is no concrete evidence of a significant financial contribution. However, "I am aware that Musk supports my efforts and believes that if reform is successful in the UK, we can effect the same kind of change that he plans to do with Donald Trump in America." Farage claimed that Musk had previously expressed support for UK reform on the social media site X. When asked about the legality of possible donations from Musk through his platform X, the tech billionaire said yes to a post announcing former Conservative Minister Andrea Jenkyns joining Reform UK, which asserted that reform will win the next election. His endorsement received a lot of attention, receiving 167,000 likes and 56 million views. Farage did not make a commitment. "I'm not giving you yes or a no, I don't know, I suspect this is not true," he said. The Reform UK leader acknowledged that companies operating in the UK can legally donate to British political parties. Legally, companies operating in the UK can give money to UK political parties, but "I think we're a very long way away from that," he said. Farage appeared open to the possibility of receiving such funding, adding, "Look, if it did happen, well, that would be great." However, he downplayed the likelihood of the reported donation, describing it as one of those really very good gossipy Sunday newspaper things. Musk's father Errol said recently that he would endorse such a donation to Reform UK even if it meant Musk becoming a British citizen to ensure the funds went through to Farage. Musk said, "I think it's a good idea. If it's not something he's not allowed to do, I would say as a private person maybe he's allowed to do that. If the thing that's stopping far from moving ahead is money, then he should get money so that he can move ahead." Following this, in an interview, Richard Tye, the deputy leader of Reform UK, stated that he would not refuse a donation from Elon Musk in response to rumors that the tech tycoon may give the party a $100 million boost. When asked if a sizable donation would help bring reform to government, Tye replied, "Yes, of course it would." Tye praised Musk as a strong supporter of what reform is standing for and said that his political instincts are spot on. He also highlighted Musk's criticism of the Prime Minister and support for free speech. When asked if a sizable sum would help bring reform to government, Tye replied, "Yes, of course it would." Musk had previously shown public support for Reform UK on social media platform X. The tech billionaire responded, yes, to a post announcing former Conservative Minister Andrea Jenkyns joining Reform UK, which asserted that reform would win the next election. The UK's increasing influence in British politics is pointing to significant progress in recent months. If you look at where we were a year ago, 6 months ago, you'll see that important figures from around the world and serious businesspeople in the UK have acknowledged the progress reform is making in the growth and the polls. He noted that there are now 3 parties in the 20% range, so everything is up for grabs. People are asking who the best political party and leader are to save Britain and make it great again, and Nigel Tye stated that it's reform. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. In other news, the Bank of England has warned millions of mortgage bearers in the UK that some 4.4 million households will see increases in their mortgage payments over the next 3 years. According to new data, 420,000 of these households could see a £500 increase in their monthly payments. The central bank's assessment, according to its most current financial stability report, comes as many homeowners are still struggling with the effects of recent interest rate hikes. Since interest rates started to rise in late 2021, 2.7 million people, or 31% of all mortgages, will need to refinance onto rates exceeding 3% for the first time before the final quarter of 2027, according to the bank's report. These increases, which peaked at a 16-year high of 5.25% earlier this year, are expected to face a second increase in rates between 1 million and 1.5 million people. The Bank of England stressed that even in the event that economic conditions worsen, UK lenders are still in a strong position to assist households and businesses. The Financial Stability Report showed that the majority of households had already seen an increase in their mortgage rates since borrowing costs started to interest rates that have been rising significantly have begun to fall from their most recent peak, with the central bank lowering the base rate twice in a row to 4.75%. Approximately 37% of mortgaged homeowners have not adjusted their rates since interest rates started to rise in 2021. Payments for a typical household leaving a fixed-rate mortgage will increase by around $146 per month over the following 2 years. Compared to the bank's June prediction, which predicted monthly payment rises of £180, this estimate represents an improvement. The bank cautioned that over the past 6 months, there has been an increase in the overall risk environment for the economy and financial sector, in part because of global political upheavals, trade tensions, war threats, and cyber attacks. Increasing as the bank notes that escalating geopolitical tensions represent a serious threat to wider financial stability. Officials pointed out that a variety of macroeconomic and financial policies may alter under newly elected administrations in various nations after elections. With the average price of a home in the UK, the housing sector has demonstrated unexpected resilience. In November, it increased by 1.2% month-over-month. According to the Nationwide Building Society, ACC, property values are currently only 1% below their peak, with the annual price growth rate rising from 2.4% in October to 3.7% in November. In November, the average price of a home in the UK was $268,000. After accounting for seasonal effects, Robert Gardner, the chief economist for the country, reported that house prices rose by a strong 1.2% month-over-month on Monday. This was the biggest monthly gain since March 2022, and the acceleration in house price growth is surprising given that affordability is still stretched by historic standards, with house prices still high in relation to average incomes and interest rates well above pre-levels. Please share your thoughts about the topics we covered in today's video in the comments box below. If you haven't already, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more British stuff. Thank you, and goodbye.